I have forgot to tell you that I was scared already before I come to Seattle, because God was sending me to United States, and on the airplane suddenly we lost an engine. The airplane was losing the engine, and we were falling down in the air like a fast elevator. And I thought it was the end, and all the people were screaming in the airplane. And that was the first time I prayed to God to help us. And suddenly it started to fly normal again. And the pilot said that we had lost one engine. So something was going on my way to United States. Someone wanted to stop me from what I should do there in United States. Someone wanted to kill me. I am very sure of that. Now I was in Daytona Beach, and that was, in that time, two big things happened. In that time I was in Daytona Beach. It was this Nascar driver, the hero, one of United States' biggest hero in Nascar, was killed in Daytona Beach. And then this crazy man and I was going in the morning one day and was looking when the shuttle from the shuttle, I think it was Discovery, that was going up, and it was amazing to see it. It was a clear blue sky, and the sun was on its way to come up, and then it was this shuttle, the rocket shuttle, that was going up. I saw it very close, and one of my greatest moments in life. And this man, his mother was, she was disabled, his mother, and she had hard to walk, and she couldn't talk because she had surgery for this shaking, this disabled. Now I don't remember what it's called when they're shaking very much. You know what it is. And they have a surgery on her brain to not shake anymore, and she lost her talking. She could talk a little, but it was hard to hear her. And one time I remember this crazy man took me out in a forest, and then we were checking out water. It was a small river, and I am frightened about water, and I am frightened for heights. And you can understand what sort of power he had on me when he made me go away from the fence that was on the bridge, and stood without any fence in front of me and looked down at the river and the flood running down under me. And suddenly I felt that I should be careful, and I quick look on the side, and then I saw this man. He had crazy eyes, and I knew that he was going to kick me down in the river if I have not turned around very quick. And then I was playing, like laughing, and did some fun things to walk away from him. So he turned around and be this young boy playing around instead. His personality was going very fast. It could be in 1 second he changed his personality. And then he started to be with his fiancée very much. So I was thinking that I wanted to go to find another place to stay. So I was thinking if I can go into the bars and sit there and drinking a Coke. I don't drink any alcohol, but drink a Coke, and maybe I find a man that could help me, that I could stay with. I was desperate. I wanted to find another place because I knew it should be very bad ending of this story with this crazy man. And then it was coming up these motorbike weeks, Daytona Beach motorbike weeks, and it was very much people there. And I ran away from this weird man, Joe is his name, and I come to know another man that was very nice, and he wanted to show me Daytona Beach, fun places to be in when it was this motorbikes week. So I followed him, but then I found out that he was not only drinking beer, he did drugs also. But then we were so far away out from Daytona, so I was thinking that I should make him drive back to Daytona Beach. But instead he locked me in the car, and then he drove me to his house, and I was very scared. It was out in the deepest forest, and I didn't know where I was. It was dark night, and then he let me in his house, and I said, "Can't you drive me back to Daytona Beach?" I said, it was Friday evening, and he said, "I don't drive you back until Monday when I go to my job," he said. And then he lay down and fall to sleep, and then I saw he took away a leg. He had only one leg, and the other he took away, the plastic leg, and lay on the side before he was sleeping. And it was a very, very filthy house, and I was frightened the whole time that as a group of people should come to the house and rape me, that some other people should come to that house. So I decided to run away from that house when it started to be light in the morning, when the sun started to come up, so I could see something. And I was thinking that he had hard to run after me because he had to put on his leg first. So I took and tried to. The woman had Parkinson's disease. That was it. She had, Joe's mother. So I ran out from the house, and he was not after me. I was still sleeping very hard, and I didn't know where to go, so I said to God, God, lead me now, so I don't go more farther from Daytona Beach, that I go right. And but after only 2-3 minutes, did I see a house in the forest, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was frightened that they should be angry at me and maybe come with weapon and kill me. But I knocked on the door to the house, and it was so strange because there was 2 women that opened the door, and they were full clothes on them, and they say they were on their way to market in another city, so they were up early, and they gave me coffee and a sandwich to eat, and then they drove me first to a bus stop, but then they changed their mind, and they drove me the whole way to Joe's house. And Joe was very angry at me, but I told him what had happened, that I had been kidnapped. And these women, they told him also that that I was in the forest, far away from Daytona Beach, so he don't go angry at me, and took me back into the house. And then I also got some money from these women, because I had no money at all. I had no income from any place, not from Sweden, not from United States, nothing. I had no job either. I had asked for permission to stay in United States when I was in Chicago, so I was okay with that. But I had no work permission in United States. Then I, after some day, I want to run away, so I tried to stay at the shelter in Daytona Beach. There was only one shelter, and that shelter was very bad. I was talking to this manager for the shelter, and he was very nice, but it was like he didn't understood what was going on in the shelter, because we were all the women was locked in one room, and we couldn't come out from that room before the morning. They locked up the door, so we was like in prison. And I was so lucky that, of course, God helped me, that it come a new woman also. We were 2 new women in the shelter, and it was this other woman was big, fat women that was girls from the street, really big women. And in the night I wake up of a sound from the bathroom, and it was light in the bathroom, and I saw 3 women of these big women raped that new woman that come together with me. So I was thinking that next night maybe it's my turn to be raped, and so I have to find another place next morning. So I walk around to find a shelter in Daytona Beach, and I go to the bus station. I come to the bus station, and Greyhound bus station, and then there was one old black woman that I asked for a shelter, And she was so kindly, so she took me into her car, and we drove around the whole day to find a shelter, but we couldn't find any. And I was crying, and I say that I can't go back to the shelter because they are going to rape me tonight. And in the morning, in the breakfast, I have watched on television the Weather Channel, and they say it should be a tornado in Miami Beach. But suddenly, when we were very close to the shelter, it come up a tornado in Dayton Beach instead, and it should not be there. But it come, and we have to stop the car and wait for it to go away. And I thought the car should fly away out in the water. It was almost close that the wind was lifting up the car. And then when we come to the shelter, this woman couldn't drive me to the shelter because the police stop us, and they say that you can't drive there and you can't go there on the street because many big trees have fallen down on the street, and the shelter have been hit of a big tree, and the whole house is destroyed, they say. And I was allowed to go in and take my clothes, my belongings, but they say you can't come back in 1 month. It takes 1 month because the whole roof was gone on the shelter. So that what God helped me with, or else I have been in the shelter and been raped then the next night. Then I have to go back to Joe and the house and admit that I have failed to run away from him. And once again, he laughed and took me back, and I could stay with him. But then now he have felt like he have to look so I didn't run away again. So he started to lock me in. He bought a cell telephone to us, so he could call me all the time to see where I was. And I have to sit in the house. So next part I will tell you how I escaped him from kill me. One time he tried with a scissor to kill me, but I ran out because of God helped me in a miracle way. It was a tough time in Dayton Beach. Follow me to part number, is it 4 or 5? 4. 5, it's 5. Come with me to part 5. I start to be tired and sleepy. I have done laundry today. Shalom.